Okay, so if a person gets on here right now, that same person, any person, for any one of us, a person gets on here right now and starts making videos saying, Kimberly is a HOE. I used to see her walking up and down the street in Fresno, Detroit, Virginia, New York, whatever y'all's streets, y'all strolls are. He could make this up, and somebody's gonna jump on the comment and say, you know what? I knew she looked familiar. I thought I saw that girl walking up and down the street. The fact that somebody can get on here and say that I'm a HOE doesn't make me one. I don't care if a million people agree with him and say they saw me in a million different places on a million different host shows. Doesn't make me that, okay? So the fact that he can say I scammed him and whatever doesn't make me a scammer. Good morning, Chemisphere. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, actually, it's after 1 o'clock. I took my shower. Well, I took my shower this morning, but then I ended up going to sleep and I woke up. So, I want to say something about this new situation that's going on and why I chose to make those videos private about this alleged scammer, okay? One thing I noticed, it was bothering me. I went to sleep thinking about it. I woke up thinking about it. This happened, I believe, in April. And out of the clear blue sky, this guy texted me yesterday. It's like a nasty kind of text saying, you're a grown-ass woman, something. I don't remember the words of it. And I said, I responded back to him, and the end of the message was, since you choose to be disrespectful, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I blocked him, and he came under another page. I blocked him again. Let me skip all this because this video ain't about him. It's about the fact that I found myself getting caught up into some more of this social media BS again. Okay, I found myself getting ready to feed that fire, and him posting and me posting and him posting and me posting would have just made that fire bigger. It would have just grew into something that in the end would have made me miserable, because people that usually, when people attack you, they don't have a heart and they don't give a shit either way. So I wasn't gonna feed into that. I just couldn't do it. The other thing is, we as a whole always feel like we need to tell our story. We need to prove to you that you're wrong, and we need to prove to all these people that this person is wrong. No, I know I don't have to do that. I'm not gonna go out of my way to prove to anybody that I'm not a scammer. That makes no sense to me, because if you know me, you know me, and you're gonna believe what you want to believe. The fact that he's calling me a scammer doesn't make me a scammer at all. And we should stop feeling like we have to prove things to people, unless it's some serious shit or a court of law or something. And other than that, what else was I gonna say? I forgot. Okay, so if a person gets on here right now, that same person, any person, for any one of us, a person gets on here right now and starts making videos saying, Kimberly is a HOE. I used to see her walking up and down the street in Fresno, Detroit, Virginia, New York, whatever y'all's streets, y'all strolls are. He could make this up, and somebody's gonna jump on the comment and say, you know what? I knew she looked familiar. I thought I saw that girl walking up and down the street. The fact that somebody can get on here and say that I'm a HOE doesn't make me one. I don't care if a million people agree with him and say they saw me in a million different places on a million different host shows. Doesn't make me that, okay? So the fact that he can say I scammed him and whatever doesn't make me a scammer. So let's not feel the need. I'm talking to the people that need to hear this. I'm not talking to everybody. We shouldn't feel the need to have to explain ourselves. I'm learning this because, like I said, this shit all started with social media, which a part of me just, outside of the good people that I've met and people that I've helped and people that I've fed into, I hate I became a part of this. It's an awful place to be. It's an ugly place to be. I didn't know that. until, but y'all know my story, so we're not gonna feed into that shit. We're not gonna let people tell us who we are. So that's just a quick little note I wanted to share with y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and enjoy this little bitty breeze while we have one. So let me tell y'all a story that I've been through this before. In 2023, I believe it was like January, February 2023. I don't really remember. It could have been December 2022. I'm not sure. I was up at 10 at night, okay? This is not normal deposit times for direct deposits or none of that I know of. 10 at night, I'm sitting on my couch, I get a ding. It's my credit union. I got $1,400 deposit. What? So I'm looking at the phone and I can't call the bank immediately because it's after COVID. It's after, that word. And now the credit union is not open 24 hours. I gotta wait till they open at 8 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, 8:30, whatever time they open. I call them. So I tell her the situation. So she looks, she said, Kimberly, I see the deposit is yours. What's your question? I said, where did it come from? It's not my money. Where did it come from? And she said it came from Lemmy. And I said, I don't know nobody named Lemmy. What is that? So she puts me on hold and she goes do whatever little research she had to do, and she came back and she said it's a company named Lemmy. I said, Lemmy? She said, lend me, like lend me money, lend me shoes. And I said, oh, I don't know no company named Lend Me, and ain't nobody, so is it a loan company? She looks into it, she can't figure out what the company is, but she assures me this is my money. That's not enough for me. I'm pushing the issue like, lady, please, can you get your supervisor? Can somebody look deeper into this? So she does. She puts me on hold, and a supervisor come back, a man. He said, Kimberly, my name is such and such from whatever department. I understand you have an issue or some questions about your deposit. I said, yes, I want to know where it came from, because I don't want to spend money that nobody's going to send me $1,400. And he said, well, Kimberly, on our end, it's a legitimate legal deposit. It's your money. Okay, fine. So eventually, it's my money. I spend the money. A month later, I get a $400 deduction. Like somebody took $400 out my account. I call back. It's the people at Lend Me. It ended up being, at this point, they know what it is. It was a loan company where I supposedly took out a $1,400 loan and agreed to pay them $400 a month back. No, the hell I didn't. I told her, lady, I ain't never had a loan in my life. I had one payday loan in 2010. I never did that again, ever. And so she asked me, do I want to dispute it? I said, yes, let me dispute it, but how is that going to affect me? Because this is a dispute I don't know nothing about. Usually my disputes, I know it was an issue. Hey, Gordo. And so she disputed it. It went through, after about 3 weeks, they sent me an email and a letter in the mail saying that, I won the dispute. Basically, it was over. So I said that all to say that you cannot put money in my account and I don't check to see where it came from with my credit union. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not a part of no fraud shit, and I damn sure didn't apply for no $1,400 loan and agree to pay $400 back. Well, somebody did apply for the loan, and it ended up in my bank account. We don't know if that person intentionally used my account or it was an accident, but nobody came forth like, Kim, I accidentally put money in your account, nothing like that. So, I didn't worry about it. The credit union didn't worry about it. I didn't worry about it. Same thing with this guy. The money came into my account. I called the credit union immediately, like, it's money in my account, blah, 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 whatever. Y'all know the rest of the story. But the whole point is, I'm not going to fight that. I'm not going to go back and forth with people no more on social media. Like, I'm one step from getting the hell off social media, period, because it's very draining. It's very exhausting. Even, just wanting to scroll through videos, you come across people that's mourning their loved ones, funeral pictures, mothers crying. It's kids that's kidnapped. It's a lot. And the good thing is social media has become the news. Like, you ain't gonna get the truth the closest to the truth you're gonna get from the news is social media. When you got legitimate people on here trying to tell us the truth about what's going on in the world. Javion McGee, we didn't hear that from the news. We heard the depths and the details of that from people doing their research on social media. So anyway, yeah, I'll see y'all soon.